French people. Oh no, hold on.
What's up, Thailand? สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
I'm Ben.
I am Fa.
And we are
BFF headquarters.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I had to do the same.
Is that our first video?
Yes, our first video. And today, what are we going to talk about?
We supposed to go outside today, but because everything seems to be closed, not really locked down, but because of COVID, it's everywhere. So we decided.
And also because we're a little bit lazy to know.
Yeah, that's true. That's also true. That's why we decided to make our first video about 20 things that Thai people think about French people.
And I read some of the questions, and I'm pretty sure most of them are right.
I have to tell you that I gathered this kind of information from Pantip and also internet.
Pantip Plaza.
No, pantip.com. Like a platform that Thai people give comment and suggestion.
I thought you went to Pantip Plaza and you
No.
asked many people.
No.
Like weird.
Let's see if these 20 things about French is correct.
Let's see if it's correct, my friends. So what is the first question?
Okay, the first question is... Croissant is signature French bread.
Croissant.
Because you know when people think about French, they think like, oh, it's croissant everywhere.
You really think it's croissant? You never heard of the baguette?
Of course,
baguette.
of course.
Well, actually, croissant is not from French. It's actually from Austria.
Austria.
Yeah, without the L-I. I don't know how to say that in
Austria.
English, actually. Austria.
Austria.
Okay, let's say it's Austria.
Austria.
And I have a little story for you, my friends. So it all started back in the day, in the 1683.
How long ago then?
It's 200.
Like,
We really
something
have
like
to
that, guys.
Anyway, it was a long time ago, during the Ottoman siege, the Turks, they decided to attack Vienna. They decided to sneak under the walls because they had like massive walls back in the day. And there was an old guy, I don't know, he was doing some extra hours.
Okay.
He was baking like yori yori, and he heard something like Naruto, you know? Naruto style. Uzugawa!
Okay.
That's a very long answer for the first question.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a very long video now. This guy, he went to see the army. He said, hey, there's some people sneaking under the walls, so you have to be careful. They decided to explode the tunnel.
Okay.
They decided to tunnel, sorry. And so make everything collapse on their head. So they killed a lot of Turks.
Yeah,
Turks.
a lot of people downstairs.
And after that, the baker, he decided to bake pastry in a crescent shape because the Ottoman Empire has this crescent shape, you know, like on the flag. They were actually eating the dead people. So when you're eating a croissant, you're eating dead Turks. So
Okay.
I'm sorry, my Thai friends, but this is not croissant. It's the baguette.
It's no.
The baguette.
It's no.
The baguette.
Okay.
The baguette.
Let's move to the second
Yes.
topic. The second one is macaron is well known in France.
Ah, yes. It's very, very well known, but it's super expensive, my friend.
Okay.
I think it's like 5 euros, so it's like 300, no,
For one piece?
150 for per piece, yeah, something like that.
Oh, 150, okay.
Yeah, and finish, you know.
That's it. That's it.
So, is it worth it?
You eat 150
Yes.
in one bite.
Yeah, and it was not actually created by the French people, okay? It was created by the chef of Catherine de Medici, so back in the day, she was born in Florence, in Italy, and she got married to Henri III, I think.
I don't know.
Does it really matter? Absolutely not. And she brought her chef because she had a chef, and his Italian chef was like, I'm gonna do macaroni for you. And then she said, okay, so let's bring it to France, and now we have macaron. Yeah.
Okay, so
Maybe she made a mistake with macaroni.
Okay, so it's a
This
yes.
is my version of that.
It's a yes for macaron that it's well known in France.
It's well known, but it's not French.
French people is brilliant in baking and dedicate in in plate decoration.
Look, I'm not a super big chef, and you will see that in the future videos. From what I know, you have the taste and you have the decoration. So if you serve something that looks super great, but looks like shit, It cannot be part of the French restaurant. It has to look great. Be like a little bit of
flowers and stuff like that. So many
herbs,
beautiful stuff.
This is my point of view. Maybe it's totally wrong.
Okay.
But this is what I know from the French cuisine.
So it's a yes or no for the baking
It's a yes.
and the decoration?
Definitely it's a yes, because if you go to a very fancy like restaurant, they serve you a plate and there's like this small amount of food and you're like,
That's
okay,
it.
200 euros. It's a yes.
Oh, it's a yes.
It's a
For
yes.
both baking and the decoration.
Yes.
So the fourth one is French food is for upper class only.
French food, like real French.
Like
I
real.
burp in the middle of the day. Disgusting. Nah. Good French food or normal food for? It's like you say Thai food is only for upper class.
Let's just say like French food that it's everywhere.
No, it's for everyone. But
Okay.
if you want to go to fancy restaurants, of course it's gonna cost you a fortune.
Yeah,
But this is
it's gonna be way more
yes,
expensive.
but it's the same like if you go to a very famous one in Thailand, you know, it's gonna cost a lot and the taste is gonna be a little bit better, but not that much better. And I feel for me, because I'm not used to it that much, that it's pretty much the same taste.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a no.
It's
for
in
everyone.
between. It's
Okay,
I
it's
don't know
for
if you can
everyone
make this
then.
out.
So move on to the fifth one. France is the biggest country that produce wine and champagne.
it's not France.
Okay.
Actually, we have the best wine of the France, my friends.
You mean the taste? Okay.
And we have the best champagne,
Mm.
Moët de Chandon, Ruinart, and all this
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
But Italian people, they produce more wine than us.
Like the biggest country.
Yeah, they like
Ah.
export way more wines and
Okay.
they produce more bottles of wines.
Of wine.
Yeah.
Wine and champagne.
Yeah. No, champagne we produce a lot,
Oh, okay.
but champagne I don't want.
Okay.
And I know that we are not even second. Spain produces more wine than us because we are focused on quality and not quantity.
Okay.
Maccacarone. Sorry, my Italian
Okay,
friends.
so it's a no.
It's a no.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a no.
no.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, let's move to the sixth one. Versailles Palace and Louvre Museum are must-visit places.
Yes, I would say yes. But some people they don't know that Versailles is not in Paris, so you have to
okay.
travel a little bit. Take your motorbike. It's like 1 hour away from Paris. Or you take the train, but you're not sure to arrive alive. The train in France is very weird. But this is another question.
Yeah,
I
we
think,
will
right?
talk about this later.
Versailles is a must-see if you travel and you want to make beautiful photos. And I know that Thai people they love like taking many photos. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna say some numbers, but I'm not
Okay.
sure they are correct. Okay.
Okay.
I think there's something like 500 fountains, 357 mirrors in a
Okay.
wall of mirrors. That's a huge room with tons of mirrors,
Okay.
and it was built by the Louis the 14th. And if you
Okay.
go to the Louvre, we have all the
okay.
paintings from all over the centuries. But you cannot do it in one day. You have to do it maybe in 3, 4,
Because
5
it's
days.
huge?
It's massive, yes. And you also have to wait maybe 10 hours in the queue.
In the line. So it's a yes.
It's a yes. It's,
It's a
definitely
yes.
it's a big yes. Yes.
Alright, we move on to the next one. France is the cheapest country to buy brand name stuff.
Like luxurious brand.
Yeah, like luxury.
The answer is yes. I'm gonna stop burping and I'm gonna answer you. Please let me stop burping. What the hell? So yes, if you go to Paris, the luxurious brands are cheaper.
Cheaper.
That's
Cheaper.
speaking Thai now. So when you buy stuff in Paris, you don't, of course, you don't buy the tax. So you buy a product without the tax, the import tax or some stuff like that. So even if you go to France and you want to buy a bag there, you can also claim for a tax refund.
Because you're a traveler.
Yes, and I think it's 12%, something like that. So
That's even better.
even
That's
better.
even cheaper.
yeah, but it's still expensive.
Yeah.
So you still have to cry a little bit, and then yes, you can get your Louis Vuitton bag.
So it's a yes.
It's a yes. Press the button. Zunga. Okay, then what's the next question? I'm so hot.
French people don't like to take a shower and they smell like skunk.
Do I smell like a skunk?
Can I say that?
No. I take many showers, huh? I don't know if it's true or wrong, but many people say that for some reason. From my experience, when I went to the US, when I went to Australia, when I went to New Zealand, I heard many foreigners saying that, oh, the French people, they don't take shower. They say it comes from Pepe Le Pew. This is an old cartoon in the 60s. They had like this skunk, like the French skunk, always trying to
Hit other girls.
Yeah, hit other girls. And he was smelling bad, so you could see like a green cloud around him.
Yeah.
Man is making love.
So everyone think that we smell bad. I think they always said this joke. So I'm pretty sure it comes from there. For me, it's a no, but for you, apparently, it's a yes. Huh? So,
Alright, we go to the next one. Paris is the most romantic city.
Well, it... Next question.
Why?
I've been there, I mean, something like 3-4 times in my life, but maybe just for a couple days. Like it's like you go to Phuket for 2 days and then you have to judge Phuket.
Yeah.
It's famous for many things like the Luxembourg Gardens. There's the Eiffel Tower. There's many things that are beautiful in Paris, of course. They say it's romantic because from what I remember when I was a kid, I went there during Christmas.
Okay.
So we had all the small shops and the many decorations.
Yeah, and it's Christmas.
And you really feel the Christmas atmosphere. I mean, when I was there.
So it's a yes?
Now, according to booking.com and all these places, this is a yes.
So how are we gonna rate this?
It's a 7.
So it's a yes then.
It's
a yes.
It's
a yes, guys.
Okay.
Let's move to the next one. Eiffel Tower is the landmark of France and it's worth to visit.
And once again, for me, Paris is not France. So you have Paris and you have the rest of the France.
You can say that it's a part of Paris, part of France, but it's worth to visit.
It's worth to visit because this is the iconic building in Paris. Yeah, and it has so much history. And there's also a restaurant, so you can even eat at the restaurant.
And on the top of it?
Yeah, but it's not that good from what I heard. I've never ate there.
Okay.
I never ate there.
You have never eaten there?
Yeah. I'm sorry. No, you say it better than me.
Okay, so it's a yes.
It's what was the question again?
Like, it's worth to visit or not?
Yeah, it's a yes.
Alright, let's move to the next one. Okay, this one is interesting. Thieves and pickpockets are everywhere in Paris, in subway.
Yes, so my friends, you have to be very careful when you go to France in general, not only in Paris. And this is the first thing I loved when I went to Thailand. When I first arrived in Thailand, I forgot my credit card in a bar, and I came back the next day and it was exactly on the same spot. You know? But in Paris, you forget something like 1 microsecond, you know? Like you put it and you just, hey, how...
Gone.
Definitely. So yes, you have to be very careful. So if you have bags, guys, this is gonna be horrible what I'm gonna say, but if you have bags, if you have luggage and stuff, always try to put them in front of you.
And so it's a yes.
It's a big yes, unfortunately.
It's a yes.
Yeah. And this makes me nervous, huh? This is why I left France too, huh? Because I couldn't stand the thieves, huh?
Alright, let's move to the next topic. French people have negative vibes and like to complain about everything.
So this is from Pen Tip too, right? Oh, but actually you got everything right. We don't need to go to France. This is a big yes, yeah. We complain a lot. This is our way of
What is that thing?
If we are not happy with an idea, we are famous for kicking out the people who are...
A protester? Riots?
Yeah, stuff like that. We're always on strike.
So it's a yes.
It's a yes.
So we move on to the next one.
So we turned down a little bit the light because we were turning into ghosts. Yeah, I know I'm Falang, but you were also being Falang soon.
It's to the front, famous in France. Well, what it is, can you explain?
Oh, the Tour de France. Okay.
It's bike race. It's bike contest.
It's a bike contest. So we have like tons of famous like bikers, and they have to
but yeah.
Like all over like the most famous places in France. But let me say this, but this is only famous for very old people.
New generation.
New generation, we don't really care. We had so many problems with people taking a EPO. This is like a doping drug. So they go like and then they can do this for like 200 hours and they finish like, oh, it was a very good race. But if you do this like for 5 minutes, like 90 degrees like this in a mountain, you die, right? Even if you train for Naruto style for years and years. We don't really care anymore because it's kind of boring to see people,
and people
like
start to use some drugs in order to get to win.
This is not that great.
Okay.
So this is okay.
So we're just gonna be like, alright, let's move on to the next one. What is French kiss?
The French kiss. So everyone talks about the French kiss, right? And the French kiss, somehow we decided to put the tongue when we kiss a girl. Don't ask me why. I have no idea.
And now ask us to show you guys how.
Yeah. This is very French, apparently. We also kiss our cheeks like this to say hello. When you say hello to a guy, and if you're a guy and you say hello to a guy, and you're a girl and you say hello to a guy, you have to do like this.
Okay, so there's yes or no for this one.
It's not a yes or no.
It's
was
just
what
question.
What time is it? Yes.
Alright, let's move on to the next one. France is well known for perfume.
Yes, we are also. So again, a yes.
Again?
Yeah, that's another yes. But we are very famous, and you probably saw all the brands like Dior, Chanel, and all these very famous, expensive brands. And even though that we are skunks, apparently, the most famous, the most Coco Chanel number 5.
Yeah.
The ingredients are the most luxurious ingredients in the world.
Alright, so it's a yes.
It's a yes.
It's a yes.
Do you have any no?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we move on to the next one. French people dress stylish?
Interesting question. You want an honest answer?
Of course, we have to.
Okay, so this is gonna be my answer. As you can see, stylish, man. So I'm not a good example again, but yes, in my opinion, fashion in France has become more like a vulgar way of dressing. What I mean by vulgar is probably not the right pronunciation.
Okay.
The way that you dress, it is like to provoke, especially for girls. They dress very short, they go to clubs like and you can see everything, and of course they can do whatever they want with their body. I agree with this. This is just a matter of education, but I think that it's not fashion anymore, it's just provocation. What I like in Thailand is that ladies, when you go to work, you see they always wear, even like you know, you always wear like beautiful dresses. You are supposed to be elegant, my opinion. And men, they're supposed to be gentlemen, you know, they're supposed to be like, put you like so high because you're the woman. The less clothes you have, the better you look like, you know.
Oh, we talked about like in general, like if they go to parties and stuff like that, they can dress in a different way. If they go to work, they will dress in a different way.
But sometimes they dress the same way at work and at the party, and you're like, you come from a nightclub or you're you're going to work. They dress stylish, but they dress in a new style that I don't like. But it's just a personal opinion.
Alright, we move on to the next one. We almost about to finish. French people like to party.
Can you say it again?
A few moments later.
Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit?
Do I? We like to party. Like most of my friends, they party a lot, and I haven't met like Thai people partying that as much as French people do.
Okay.
And in my opinion, we like to party, we like to drink, we like to get high and get wasted like as hell.
Okay.
But not as much as English people, in my opinion, once again. Especially when we are overseas, we love to do crazy stuff.
Like relax, get wasted as much as
I think, I don't know. For me, it's not relaxing, getting wasted, but for some people it is. We start like partying very young in France. I don't know if it's the same in Thailand, but maybe around 15, 16 years old.
Well, in Thailand, I think it's if you're 20, you can get into the nightclub.
Us is just like a big guy at the entrance who's like,
Yeah.
you can go. You?
How old are you?
Ah.
Alright, let's move to the next one. Speed bumps and roundabout.
Roundabout.
I can't say this word.
Roundabout.
Roundabout.
And I'm gonna smash the table more and you cannot see. We have tons of roundabouts and tons of speed bumps everywhere.
Does
Pavements.
it help?
It doesn't help.
Okay.
So yes, this is the way so cars can slow down and respect the speed limit. We are a country. If we tell you something, you do the opposite. So if we say, can you just drive 110? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
But like,
I do whatever.
But like you don't get tickets.
Oh, you do. But it's maybe 15 euros, so people they get a ticket.
You don't care.
They don't care because if it was like in Australia, you get like $2,000, $3,000 a fine,
Yeah.
and you never drive fast again. You know, you just give like 10 baht.
Oh, thank you. So it's a yes.
It's a yes again.
It's a yes. Okay, number 19. French people. Oh no, hold on. Number 19. French
Okay,
people. French family raise their child freely.
I think from all my life I saw like little kids in France who are very, very bad educated. They say very bad words when they're like 2-3 years old. When they start speaking, they actually say very swear words and stuff like that. And this, I never saw that in Thailand.
Okay.
I always saw like well-educated kids. Also in Australia, I saw only like well-educated kids, but we give them way too much freedom. And this also comes from the new culture thing, which is more like don't hit your kid, don't say no, you cannot do this.
Like you cannot do anything to your kid at all.
You always have to be like you puked on the carpet.
Please, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, in Thailand, we try to raise children like as good as we can. Like avoid bad words, swear words, like avoid fighting or saying this kind of stuff in front of kids, in order that the kid will not remember or try to copy us.
Oh, it's a yes. It's a yes and no.
It's a yes and no then for
It's
this
a 5 over 10.
this topic. Okay, the last one, number 20. Traveling to France, you need a lot of money, and it's gonna be a little bit hard for you because French people don't speak English.
The English part is 100 million% true. So no one speaks the English in France.
Okay.
So they'll be like, excuse me, do you know where I can find? Oui, you have to tout droit, and then you la gauche, hein? Sorry, mom, I love you, but you always do that too. And as a French guy, I never traveled that much in France. Also because it's super, super expensive. Like make sure you save enough money, maybe 100,000 baht to travel in France at least.
So it's a yes.
It's a super big yes.
It's a big yes for this topic.
Yes, so that was 20 yes that Thai
Yeah,
people
I
think
think
about French
It's
people that
only
are actually
one
true.
no. So what Thai people think about French is like pretty much.
Yeah, and I think that we should go deeper in future videos about like
later.
how we behave. How French people behave in society and how it differs from the Thai culture.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
and this
also
is more-
guys, if you have like comments or anything that you want to ask them, comment down below so we know if you want to know this kind of topic or sentence, right?
Yes. I speak English. My mom and my dad would love to know how Thai people behave as well. I think that's pretty much, I talked a lot.
Yeah, we talked a lot today.
I need some water, baby. And also, don't forget one thing. What is it, baby? We haven't written this part of the script, so you don't know. Well guys, if you like the video, you know what you have to do. You have to subscribe to this channel, hit the little belly bell, and make sure that you get notifications when we post a new video. I think we're gonna stick with 2 videos a week if we can.
If we can.
If we can.
Yeah,
One
and-
video at least a week. So guys, thanks again for watching. I am Ben. This is
Fa,
And
and we are
BFF headquarters. So we'll see you soon.
next time.
We'll see you soon or next time?
You said see you soon.
We'll see you soon next time.
Next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
I